You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Welcome to the South Side, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week today from Brother Rice High School. It's a Class 7A quarterfinal matchup. It is Mount Carmel against Brother Rice. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with my Hall of Fame partner, Jack McInerney. And let's face it, this is more of a South Side block party than anything else. We've got two schools that are arch rivals. We've got players on both teams that have grown up playing all sorts of sports with each other. But today they meet for the right to advance in the 7A playoffs. The winner is going to face Wheaton North next week. And Jack, we have two teams that have kind of taken similar paths to get there here, in that in prior games they've gone down to the final play. First of all, let's talk about Mount Carmel. They are coming in off of a win over Batavia last week, in which they scored on an untimed down to save their season.
Well, I'm just wondering if that emotion completely drained them for today. I mean, that was a big emotional win last week, no doubt about it. I've never seen a game that was so exciting. But then to come into a game like this that's so big, do they have the same mindset that they can handle Brother Rice?
Meanwhile, on the other hand, for Brother Rice, their close call came in round number one, where they had to defend a two-point conversion attempt that would have won the game against Wheaton Warrenville South.
Well, on the other hand, that's true. But last week they had a blowout against Yorkville, so they're kind of laid back right now, and I think they're ready to go. The emotions are going to have a lot to do with it. Mount Carmel, obviously, from last week, and then of course Brother Rice having a big win last week. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Now remember that play we saw, though, late in the half when they swung Vaughn out of the backfield and threw it to him coming out of the backfield. Vaughn will run it this time, gets by everybody. Now it's a race to the end zone. Vaughn being chased by Derek Whaley, and Vaughn is going to win the race. Touchdown, Brother Rice. One play, 80 yards. Brother Rice in front for the first time today.
Well, I guess, how are they going to react when they come back after having that field goal blocked? What's their response going to be? I mean, I hardly got that out of my mouth, and they run the play, and all of a sudden they go 80 yards for a touchdown. This is just Vaughn doing a great job here. Good job of blocking at the point of attack, and now it's just a sprint to the end zone. You can see him still checking his blind spot here to see if he's going to be caught, but he takes it in the end zone. What an effort right there by Aaron Vaughn.
At what point is Lausch going to cut one loose? He'll run it this time, and he'll have the first down. Now trying to get inside the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brother Rice. Jack Lausch from 20 yards out.
Well, I guess when we saw him stretching just before that play, we should have realized that he was ready to cut loose. But a good setup in allowing him, after that big hit and that big run, to run the reverse and run Vaughn a couple of times and get him right here. This is a quarterback power play all the way, but you can see the power in this. Nobody touched him. The speed that he has for 6'3", 195 pounds. He's just really a versatile, outstanding young quarterback.
Davis in motion. Carry by Dowling. He has room, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Carmel from 17 yards out.
Well, it's kind of interesting how both teams rely on their quarterbacks to be the money players, and that's exactly what happens with Mount Carmel. They rely on Dowling, just a little quarterback draw. He hesitates long enough to get that linebacker out of there, and then he shows some good speed bouncing out to the edge and getting it into the end zone, and they're back in the ball game.
Dowling's second touchdown run of the game. Thompson on the sweep, trying to get to the outside. He does, makes a man miss, and now he's down the sidelines. Joey Thompson is going to go into the end zone, 50 yards on the run. There are no flags down on the field. Mount Carmel is now an extra point away from tying this game up.
I almost think that Brother Rice thought that he might be out of bounds, and they kind of slowed up along there, and he never quit, just kept tiptoeing down the sideline like a ballerina. Watch him go down there. It almost looks like Brother Rice thought that he might be out of bounds. Down the sideline he goes. Just that little stutter step right there. What a nice job right there of getting down the field and scoring in a clutch situation by Joey Thompson.
Lausch cuts it up inside the 10. Spin move at the 5. Touchdown, Jack Lausch. Brother Rice back out on top. 17 yards on that touchdown run.
What a move. Everybody thought he was down. Did that spin, and into the end zone he goes. Right here, it's a run all the way. A counter trap, guard kicks out, tackle leads up. It's the spin move into the end zone.
Third rushing touchdown of the game for Jack Lausch.
To view this Xfinity program in its entirety, visit CN100.tv for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing Game of the Week. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local, or simply say Get Local into your voice remote.